everybody. Welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie, Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie, Jessica.
And a few extras.
Yes, I'm also here with my hubby, Jay.
And I dragged in my hubby, Jeff. Lovely. So what are we doing, Mandy?
Well, today, back by popular demand, our husbands are going to be giving their book recs solely based on looking at the cover of some books.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun last time. You guys really liked it. So we're going to try it again where we show them a cover and they're going to tell us what they think the book is about. It's always very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I have 5 for my husband. You have 5 for your husband.
Yes.
Okay.
So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on fun videos like this.
I don't know if the guys think it's fun, but it's part of the whole thing. So, okay.
Yes.
All right. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
It does not matter to us.
He doesn't care. All right. I'll just go first because I always go first. Does Jay want to go first?
You want rock, paper, scissors it? I don't care. Whatever.
There you go. Okay. All right. So the first book that rock, paper, scissors. Okay, ready?
Do it. 1.
What? For you, I was too slow.
What was that? It was a 1, 2, 3, go.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, you're first. Yeah. Go.
No, so I get to defer. I can either be first or I can defer to you.
You know, you could have just made this decision 3 minutes ago when I asked you if you wanted to go first.
We'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. The first book I have is The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea by Elizabeth O'Rourke.
Mm-hmm.
The Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
Yes.
God dang. Another guy with airbrushed abs.
What are you talking about? I have those kind of abs.
Yeah. So they're just protected. Deeply, there's an armor.
Show us, Jeff.
Yeah. No, that's just for me.
Oh, I was going to.
This is I don't know. The Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Maybe it's a little boat story on a boat about the devil and this 8-pack abs.
Okay. So, in case you guys didn't get a good look.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add there?
Oh, that kind of seems like it seems like some girl that's gone on a vacation and he is like the masseuse, or maybe he is a scuba diver instructor. I think I've seen a movie kind of like this before.
Wait, is this a real life event?
No.
You're a scuba diver.
No.
Okay.
No, I saw a movie like that.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
he's got a scruffy beard, so
kind of a
mask wouldn't seal very well.
Wow.
Devil's in the details.
Whatever that's
and the
supposed
Deep Blue
to mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
You guys are doing good.
Well, you guys are a little far off. That's okay.
Well, it's misleading. All of these are misleading.
Well, yeah, of course they are.
So this is about this lady. She's dating this guy, and his family's going on vacation in Hawaii. And so she goes to meet him there, but they've kind of broken up, but they're kind of still seeing each other. So she goes to join him on this family vacation. His flight is severely delayed, like by days, so he's not there. So she's forced to hang out with his older brother,
who
was kind of a jerk to her, like making comments about check the silverware before she leaves the house type things, like not nice comments.
Well, he obviously doesn't need silverware.
I think she'll forgive him.
He doesn't eat anything.
He's a little dehydrated.
So
Okay.
I think the blue sea comes from them being in Hawaii, and he's kind of a jerk to her, so that's why he's the devil.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right. Okay. You ready
Okay.
for mine?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one that I have
Whoa.
is Brutal Husband by Lilith Benson. Can you see that, Jay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Here you go, babe.
Oh yeah. So he's got her by the throat. So this is kind of a.
It's a hand necklace.
Oh, it's a hand necklace.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we call it. Okay.
That is what we call it.
Okay, so this is, this is a younger girl. Kind of judging maybe by the tattoos on this guy's hand. He is in some sort of gang. Judging by his hand necklace, they are in a little bit of a rougher type of relationship when it comes to being together, maybe being alone in the bedroom, or maybe anywhere else for that matter.
Okay.
Brutal husband, that sounds like it kind of gets a little rougher as the book goes on. So whether that means it is a little more whips and chains, or whether that means he actually beats her, that's kind of off. But his love is going to kill me. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Jay.
Let me see a look again. Well, it looks like she's passed out, and he's holding her up against the wall. So he's actually helping her out from drinking too much. So I'm not, it's just kind of what it looks like. Or he could be holding her down, if the page is there you go. Yep, look at it that way. She's being ornery and she won't sit still, so he's holding her in place so she can't leave.
Wow, Jay.
Wow. Okay. All right. Nice try, guys. So this is a mafia dark stalker romance. So she was forced to marry this guy who's like very aloof sometimes and very sweet other times. And when they get married, he's a jerk to her for like the first year of their marriage, and then he goes missing. Like nobody's seen him for 6 months, and then he comes home and is like, he's gonna kill her, and she doesn't know why. And he's very rough and he's very mean, and she doesn't know why he's being so brutal, and she doesn't understand who he is. So it is a mafia stalker romance.
She doesn't seem like she minds it, though.
Oh no, she doesn't mind it at all, honey.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so my next one is The Pucking Wrong Number by C.R. Jane. Jessica, I think you have a copy of this one.
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, looking at the cover, it's got to be about hockey in some way. Hockey player. Oh, there is. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the details now. He's got a stick. Why are you laughing? He's got a stick in his hand. It's a big stick. The fucking wrong number. I'm not sure where a wrong number will come into it, but it's got to be some kind of romance with a hot hockey player. And
So you think he's hot?
they're all supposed to be hot, right?
Okay.
Anything else?
And I'm drawing kind of a blank on it.
Okay. So, hot hockey player romance
See the big stick.
Yep.
with a big stick. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a hockey romance book. Yeah, he's got a big stick.
There is something on the cover.
The Pucking Wrong Number. Maybe this is also an age gap where, yeah, he's obviously a lot older than the girl in the story.
Like her age is in a number?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, there's a little masking tape on the front that's tore off where the pucking is. So they're covering up a word there and rewrote it. Not sure how that plays into the cover, but just an observation.
Okay. So the pucking wrong number is actually a wrong number, like phone call, but it's a text. So he's getting text from somebody that he doesn't know. And he quickly finds out it's this girl, and he becomes extremely obsessed with her and does all sorts of insane, unethical things to get her to be his and to not leave him. He does some pretty dark and shady things.
With this big
Sounds
stick.
like a good book.
Does he use the stick?
He does use his stick.
The big stick?
Yes. He uses his big stick.
He uses his
Okay.
big stick. Okay. All right, you two. Okay, so the next book that I have is Named by M.L. Marion. The cover does not give a lot away here. You have to really look at the symbolism here.
Hell.
Okay, here you go.
Wow. Oh, okay. So this has a cage, and it almost, it's got a heart in it.
Mm-hmm.
A caged heart.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a love story
They
about,
all are.
well, yeah.
Okay.
They call her girl. I call her mine.
Can you growl that?
Yeah. So this is about a girl who is a captive, and I don't know if it's a mafia or it's probably mafia. Yeah, because you leave.
Don't read the.
Okay, I won't read the back, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's a mafia book about a guy that has a cage girl, and he's
Does that
caged
sit
her
like
heart.
in a bouquet of flowers
Yeah.
and it's a gold heart?
Yep.
Or are those two golden eggs together?
It's a gold heart.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly a story about a junk store / florist shop that combines their wares together.
Hey,
And
wow. Yeah.
I'm just going by the book cover. If
Good
I looked
answer.
at it and I saw, an old bird cage with a heart in it and some other junk and flowers.
Yeah, I know. This one was a really hard one. Okay, so this is about a girl this takes place in the late 1800s in the Wild West, and she cannot speak. She can't tell anybody what her name is, named. Everybody calls her girl because she has like trauma to her throat. It's based off of the movie Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, with the Sabine women from the Bible. And this guy, like in his family, they go out and they just, if they see a girl they like, they take them and they make them their wives. And in his family, the men they take what they want and go make this girl his wife. So he comes across girl, and she's living with her abusive father. And so he takes her to make her his, and takes her away and teaches her things like how to read and write.
She sure can't holler for help, can she?
No!
Oh,
It's a
it's
perfect
little sus.
situation. All right, Mandy.
Okay. My next book is Mile High by Liz Tomforty.
Okay.
Let me take a look. So, picture of a jet over a city, mile high. Well, it looks like clouds or smoke. I'm not sure. Could be your normal book about being a mile higher, in a plane,
No.
or
The Mile High Club.
in Mile High Club.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it could be about getting high a mile up. So, I mean, there is smoke. It could be a Cheech and Chong version of flying an airplane. That might be kind of fun to read. For me, anyway. It'd be a good movie. Cheech and Chong take over an airplane, and then they have to land it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just
So it's a relationship about a flight attendant who has a lover
Cheech?
in Denver.
She said. I love her in Denver. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mile high.
The mile. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it. I got it. Mm-hmm.
Cheech is the pilot, and Chong is in Denver.
Therein lies the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would make a good
Randy,
movie.
Okay.
Save us.
Well, Jeff, you started off strong with it's about a flight attendant.
Nice.
And then you went south. But
Yeah, well.
so this is about a flight attendant, but she works specifically for this hockey team. And then so she flies to and from all their games with them. And that is her job. And she meets Xander on there, who's one of the hockey stars, and he falls for her, but she doesn't really want anything to do with him. So he'll like push the call button over and over again just to ask her ridiculous things to try and flirt with her, but she's just not having it. So that's like a very, very brief synopsis of this. But we learned, because we met Liz Tomforty this weekend. We've met her before, but we saw her again this past weekend. And she actually, her job was, before she started writing full time, she was a steward, like a flight attendant on a hockey team. And so a lot of the stuff, like not everything, she was very quick to point that out.
Yes.
That some of the things, like the guys stripping down into their underwear, changing out of their suits and things on the plane when they leave, those are things that actually happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that was pulled in.
Cheech has a son named Xander.
Just stop.
Okay.
Wrong. Just let it go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to tie things together. You never know.
I feel like Jeff is really trying, and you're trying to come up with the craziest ideas.
I'm just going by, hey, what are the rules? You go by what's on the book cover.
I will admit, when I picked that one, I was like, Mile High, they're gonna have fun with this one.
Yep, exactly. Okay. The next book I have is Newly Undead in Dark River by Grace McGinty. Do you see that, Jay?
Yeah, it looks like a cupcake.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll let you look at it closely in a minute.
It's not just
Wow.
So look like on the cupcake.
Yeah, there's a cupcake. It's got a cherry on top, but it has some added frosting that looks like blood. So, Dark River Days. Either this has to do with maybe poisoning somebody, or this is like, it's a metaphor for killing. I have no idea.
No, you're good. Is it Jay's turn? You're just
Yeah,
throwing
Oh,
away.
I got an idea.
Jay's got it. Okay, Jay.
It's like-
I got an idea.
Newly Undead in Dark River.
So it's a book about nutrition and how sugar is killing everybody.
You nailed it.
It's this strawberry syrup. It's full of high fructose corn syrup, and it's bad for everybody. And there are walking dead basically all over the planet now, because of those damn cupcakes.
Okay, nice try.
No,
really. We watched Vampire Diaries and True Blood together, and Newly Undead did not click anything.
Newly Undead, and there's blood on the cupcake.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
This is disappointing.
I mean, the book covers are confusing.
Okay, so this is about our heroine who wakes up. She's been backpacking in Canada. She wakes up in a store, like a drain, like a culvert, And she's outside of this little tiny town. She doesn't know how she got there. She walks into town, and it's like late at night, everybody's awake. She goes into this diner. She tells them that like she's starving, and they give her a cup that's covered, like that she can't see what's in there. Well, there's blood in there because she was turned into a vampire. She doesn't know why. She doesn't know how. This whole town is vampires, and they have strict rules about you're not allowed to make anybody into a vampire. You're not supposed to drink the blood of humans. It's like a whole thing. And it's, you know, there's a hot sheriff. There's all sorts of things. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Once Upon a Time, you know, the show up in Canada. Yes, Once Upon a Time. But you know, with vampires. So it's a why choose. You know what that means, Jay?
A what?
Why choose?
I don't know.
What does why choose mean?
Why choose?
When it's a why choose book, do you know what why choose means?
I have no idea.
Oh, it means she gets multiple partners and she doesn't have to choose between them.
Oh.
It's a reverse harem. Like
Why
a harem
choose?
for guys, a whole bunch of girls, where a reverse harem is it's all a bunch of guys. So there's like 5 guys to 1 girl. She gets to do whatever she wants with them. She doesn't have to choose between them. They're all one big happy family.
Huh.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It really does.
Wow.
Yeah. Vampires.
Could you imagine doing this video if we had 5 husbands each?
No. I can only handle the one. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think how fast your bookshelves will get built.
Now, this is one of my favorite books, so you just better behave.
Think how fast your bookshelves would get built. Probably not. You'd have to be begging all 5 of them.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. I'd be waiting like...
You get more than a couple, and it's going to be a team. You know, there'd be a team effort there.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite books, Behave Yourself. Okay, this is Don't Kiss the Bride by Carrie Ann Cole.
Just a girl in a dress with a jacket on her. Don't kiss the bride.
Does this take place in England?
No.
Because they're... You sure? Well, you're answering my questions.
Oh, sorry.
Possible storylines. But,
Okay.
you know, when there's a whole thing in England about possibly bad teeth. And no?
It does not take place in England.
Well, I wouldn't want to kiss a bride that's got bad teeth. So, just
That's
trying
not,
to reason
in the South.
why you would not to kiss. You know, why you say don't kiss the bride unless there's some issue with the
chronic
bride
halitosis.
itself. Possibly, like the last book, maybe she's a vampire and she bites back.
Maybe.
Rule break. Says a little thing on the front, which I can read. It says we had one rule: breaking it sealed. Oh, breaking it sealed our fate forever. It also says it's a delicious age gap romance on the front.
Oh,
I
there
gave
you
it
go.
away. Delicious. All right, we want to see it.
See it, Tiffy? Just a girl in a dress.
Yeah. That's an interesting looking girl. Yeah, very interesting.
He is interested in the girl.
Yeah.
Back cover. Couple of rings.
So this is a mafia romance, and the guy that's in the picture, he is very possessive.
Where's the guy
In
the
that-
picture?
He's
Just
in
the guy
shadows.
in the situation.
No, not
Oh,
not
okay.
in the picture of the book, but in the
In the
book.
story. Got it.
Yes, in the
Okay.
story. There, I clarified. Yeah, and he is very possessive, which means that
Be careful with my books.
if anybody looks at her in such a way or comes in close contact, or in the fact that may kiss her, they end up on the wrong side of the ground, shall we say?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So, hence the title "Don't Kiss the Bride." So, stay away from her.
Mm.
It
Okay.
Yep.
could also be.
She's a
Coven.
one-man show.
No reverse harem for her.
No.
Okay, got it.
Does this be something to call off a wedding? They're getting ready to, you may kiss the bride, and somebody's like, no,
Oh,
don't kiss the bride.
Okay.
A wedding interruption? Age gap romance?
This was rough. Okay.
They thought it
So,
was rough.
Don't Kiss the Bride is about this girl. She is still in high school, but she is 18. And she has a really, really bad home life. Her mom is a hoarder. And so she's had to like lock her door from the inside, and she comes and goes through her window to protect her little space. And so her life is like, it's not great. And she has a lot of medical problems because she hasn't had proper medical treatment. And she's walking home from school one day and she passes out. And he is a construction worker and he sees her. So I think he's up on a roof when he sees her fall. And so he runs over to help her, and he ends up taking her to the hospital, and he becomes very invested in like how shitty her life is because of something that happened to him, and he wasn't able to protect somebody. So he wants to kind of help her. And so he ends up offering to allow her like to move in with him, and they'll get married so she'll have health insurance and can get the treatment that she needs for her medical things. Like she needs medication and stuff and she can't get it. And so they get married, and their rule is they're not going to kiss, but
yeah,
they
don't
do.
kiss the bride. Yep.
Oh, God.
All right, I was
Okay.
close.
Oh, he's so close. Okay, the next book I have is The Darkness We Hide by Bryn Ford. Here, Jay, he's just kind of laying there.
What the heck?
He's got his arm over his eye.
Okay.
Okay. All right, honey.
Wow, the darkness we hide. All she wants is revenge, and all he wants is her.
Mm.
Phone's ringing.
Huh. So, this is, yeah, he's got tattoos and a skull. So maybe, so this is a biker romance. And this guy gets involved with this girl that has been in a really rough relationship. And this guy and this girl, they hit it off, and she wants him to take out this guy who she was in a rough relationship with. And while he wants to do that, he wants to be able to spend time with her and not go to jail, right? So all he wants is her. And yeah.
Okay. Jay?
Wow.
Maybe
I got
Jeff should
all
start
that.
writing
That's
books.
Yeah. Is that a tattooed arm?
Yep, in
Yeah.
his hand, too. The skull's on his hand.
Okay, the darkness we hide. Is his eye open?
Yep.
And what is it, like a white color to his eye?
I mean, it's just the normal whites. It's just the flash in the eye.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's open?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if he's alive or dead. This might be a murder mystery where he was hit by a car, and that's the part of the crime scene photos.
No, he's alive.
How do you know?
I read the book.
Oh, well, I'm just speculating on the book cover.
Okay.
And the title being the darkness we hide. Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
Yeah.
Could be a murder mystery of some sort.
Could be. Yeah.
Where he was, hit by a car and by an estranged lover. I don't know. This is always something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So this one is a dystopian romance, meaning that the world's a little bit different than our world. So this takes place in the future. And in this world, the violent criminals that we have like walled off the Mojave Desert and part of Las Vegas. And we send all of the criminals out there and tell them, you're no longer a U.S. citizen. Bye. Go figure it out for yourself. And so our heroine was assaulted by 4 guys, and it really damaged her mentally and obviously physically. And she wants to get revenge. So she live streams herself unaliving the 3 of the guys, so that she will get thrown into jail, so that she will get thrown into this lawless land is what they call it, because the fourth guy is in lawless land. So she gets thrown out into the Mojave Desert, and on her first day out there, she sees the guy that she wants to kill and get her revenge. That's all she's living for. When a guy pulls up on a motorcycle, good job, honey, and picks her up and like kidnaps her and takes her away with him, and all she wants is that revenge. So, you know, they might have a thing, but she wants the revenge. Yeah, they just walled off, and they're like no longer U.S. citizen. Bye.
Kind of like Australia back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they send a bunch of the bags over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Last one, right, Mandy?
Yes. Daddy's Addiction by BJ Alpha.
Okay.
Well, I do know a little bit about the author. I've heard that before, but I've never read any books. She's told me about BJ.
Yeah.
And Daddy's Addiction.
Yeah.
Not Daddy's Addiction. Daddy's Addiction could be a mommy's affliction. Well, it looks like he's in a suit, and he may have a problem buying too many clothes. I don't know. It's really hard for me to speculate on a story, on a picture. Daddy's Addiction. What was there some kind of age gap thing here? It must be.
Yes.
Yeah, age gap. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because of Daddy. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Living the life here.
Yeah. Definitely an age gap.
His book was written about Mandy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Seeing the title "Daddy's Addiction," this is a sizable age gap story. He seems to be kind of like, I guess, he almost looks to be well-to-do just because of the way he's dressed. Maybe he is like an entrepreneur or a lawyer. And yeah, he's dabbling in a little bit of a close to a forbidden situation.
Okay.
Okay. So Daddy's Addiction is about Tommy. Tommy has a lot of bad habits, and he's in the mafia, so he's very well off financially, but he's spiraling out of control basically. And he believes that a woman who he has sent for has shown up at his house, and he kind of grabs her, throws her kind of up against the wall, and starts to have his way with her when his butler walks in and is like, "Excuse me, sir, this is actually your stepdaughter."
Oh, whoops.
They had a butler?
Yeah, that's kind of on the line.
I'm not sure where Mafia Boss was on career day in high school. I think you missed that one. Okay, ready for the last one, guys?
Yes.
All right. Hills of Shivers and Shadows by Pam Godwin.
Halls? Is it
Hills.
Hills of Shivers?
I have it right up
and
on the
Shadows.
shelf if you want to look at it closely.
That's a big book.
It is. It's a trilogy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the cover, so it's got a rose that is frozen, and it looks like it's frozen in some sort of, like, almost the majority of it's frozen in ice. There's blood splatters.
That's right. The one on the left.
So this must be Frozen Fate. So this looks to be like maybe a murder kind of mystery type of book. that happens during the winter, or at least in a cold place. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. There you have it.
Jay, I know you're looking at it right now.
Yeah, I got a copy, so I'm looking at it.
Okay. What do you think?
grabbed it. So, The Hills of Shivers and Shadows sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons book.
Okay.
That it does. It sounds like a, not like I'm big into that, but I've seen some of the travels, of different creatures, and The Hills of Shivers and Shadows sounds like something that they would travel to and get some adventures, in with different creatures. But this also adds a dark romance right in there, and so there's maybe it's a troll and an elf that
Oh my
that
god.
a dark troll.
Yeah.
A dark elf and a troll have a dark romance.
Trolls and elves.
Yeah.
That's right up my alley.
Hey,
Not
you
really.
do read weird shit like that, Jessica.
I do.
Blue
But
stuff.
I'm not into trolls, but that's okay. Sometimes ogres. Okay,
It was
so
a blue elf.
does that give you any kind of hint? Do you see this?
Yeah.
Do you see any of that?
Lion, yeah.
Well, that wasn't
These are
that wasn't
pictures.
but there was a wolf. Okay,
Oh.
so that should be the biggest hint for you.
Okay, Alaska.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so The Hills of Shivers and Shadows is a dark romance set in Alaska. It is where our heroine, Frankie, who is a nurse in Sitka, she is abducted after having an argument with her husband, and she is taken to the Arctic Circle by a crazy dude named Denver, and he has his boys that he is taking her there to see because, he's got his boys there. They've never left the Hills of Shivers and Shadows, the area, like the Arctic Circle area. And there's a lot of mystery as to why he's kidnapping her, what's gone on before her, what's happened after her, and it is a survival story set in the Arctic Circle. And these boys are grown men. So yeah.
So there's no elves or
No. There's
No.
some wolves.
well, that would make, that's dire wolves and things like that would be up in that realm.
No. There's some caribou. But those are the normal animals that you see in the Arctic Circle. So.
Yeah. It's disappointing.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, guys. So there you have it. I hope that was entertaining.
10 book recs for you. Read at your own risk.
Go buy the covers.
Oh, by the covers. Good job, guys. Good job.
Well, this is what happens. Somebody picks up a book and looks at it. If they don't read the back, they won't have any idea what it's about. So they're going by the cover.
Yeah, they just pick
it's
it up
supposed
and
to
go.
give
It's
a
a big
bunch
damn
of
book.
details.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us.
Please come back. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.